Hey lovelies, welcome back. It's your girl Katie here, and today's video I'm going to be doing an unboxing of February's Ipsy Ultimate Box. So their big box is now called Ultimate Boxed. Anyway, so I've got the big one here today, so I'm just going to be showing you guys what all I got, tell you guys prices and all that good stuff. So to no further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. So as usual, I did go ahead and try out the makeup products that are in this box on my face before I film this. That way I can give you guys my first impressions. But I like to go ahead and get the products that they choose for me out of the way first, and then I show you guys the products that I customized. So starting off, we have something here from Kevin Aquan, and this is the Indecent Mascara in the shade Black. And this retails for $32. Now this is the only makeup product in the box that I didn't try out today, just because I don't really like to open mascaras and try them out unless I'm going to be using them because they get old and they dry and stuff like that. And I have a lot of other mascaras that I have open, so that's the reason why I didn't try this out. But I am curious to try it out. I mean, it honestly, it doesn't look like anything too special. It just, I mean, just from looking at it alone, it looks like a mascara, and it's in the shade Black. So I don't know. I'm not very picky when it comes to mascaras, so mascaras all seem the same to me. No matter the brand or anything, they're just, you know, if they give me a little bit of length and a little bit of volume, I am happy. Anyway, so $32 for this. Next up from Rodial, they chose these collagen drops for me, and this retails for $95. I don't know, I've gotten products from Rodial, but I guess they're one of those pricey skincare brands, because $95 for drops, I'm guessing it's kind of like a serum or whatever, just seems really pricey. But it is like in a nice glass bottle, so there's that. Yeah, I'll use it, but you guys know me. I prefer to get way more makeup over skincare. Like, I don't mind a little bit of skincare, but I don't like a lot. So I'm just, whatever on that product. Then I have something here from Lilth Beauty. And this is their eyeliner duo. It's high definition gel eyeliner. It comes in 2 shades, so it comes in Blueprint and Galaxy. I think, yeah, Blueprint, I can't say that word, and Galaxy are the 2 shade names. Now, I did try these out today. I wasn't sure I was going to keep them, to be honest, because they're not really shades that I would have gravitated towards. Like, I wouldn't have chose these for myself. I'm fine with a white eyeliner and a black eyeliner. Like, I don't really need colorful eyeliners. Here is the color shades, just so you see. And like I said, I did use them both today. As you can tell, I have the blue. I don't know if you can tell. I have the blue in my waterline, but it kind of honestly looks like it's already starting to kind of fade. I don't know, it seemed like it was way brighter or darker when I first put it on. But they're both darker shades. So there's like a dark blue and like a dark plum. I put the dark plum shade on my top waterline, and honestly I can't really tell that it's kind of a purpley shade. Here they are swatched. They honestly, the plum shade kind of just looks like a black in my top waterline. You can see the blue in my waterline a bit better, but it does still come across as pretty dark, so it could be mistaken as like a charcoal blue or something. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't know. But anyways, I'll probably go ahead and keep them since I've already used them. Oh, interesting thing, I will say they have on the other end of them, they have these brushes. They have these like brushes, like slanted brushes on the ends of them, so I guess you could kind of like put it on the top of your lid and then kind of like smoke them out. I'm assuming that's why they have these. Which, you know, is pretty cool, I guess. It's kind of nice to get some brushes on the ends of your eyeliners. I've never seen brushes. I've always seen like those spongy tips that like are used to like smoke out or smudge. So this is the first time I've seen brushes at the end of eyeliners. Anyways, so these retail for $46, which seems really expensive in my opinion for 2 eyeliners. I don't know much about the brand, but I definitely don't think that they're worth $46, because like I said, now I will say I swatched these yesterday because I got my box yesterday, and on the back of my hand they stayed for a while. Like, I kind of had to scrub to get them off. So I was like, okay, you know, you can still kind of see the swatch from yesterday. But, like I said, in my waterline, they don't seem to be staying as much. So, I don't know. But yeah, $46 seems pretty OP. Pretty overpriced, in my opinion. Alright, next up, we have Charlotte Tilbury in the box. So, you get 2 wand duos. Come in this little bag. And you get 2 different shades, so they're both blushes. So one's a high blush in the shade Pink Gasm, and the other one is a matte blush in the shade Pillow Talk, which is their, I believe, their like most popular shade. Is the one that everyone seems like the one that everyone always talks about is the Pillow Talk. At least that's the one that I've always really heard about. Anyway, so I was pretty excited to see these in here, especially because, like I said, Pillow Talk is the one that I hear everybody raving about and talking about all the time. So both of these retail for both of them is $84, which is really expensive, but I know Charlotte Tilbury is not a cheap brand. So I used them both today. I used them both on my cheeks. I went in with Pillow Talk first because it's a matte shade, and I wasn't sure I was going to like the other one because it is kind of a topper. And I'm not a big fan of shimmery, kind of bright blushes. Anyways, so here they are. Pillow Talk, I will say, is a bit darker than I was expecting, so I had to go in super light-handed, but it is a super pretty shade. Now, it could have been the way that I applied it, but it seemed like in some areas it kind of stuck and stayed darker. Like, it was kind of harder to blend. But I went in super, like, with liquids, I'm always very hesitant when it comes to liquids, so I just squeezed a little bit up on the top, and then I took my own brush and just kind of dabbed a little bit and then dabbed it on. So maybe I shouldn't apply it like that. Maybe I should just apply it directly to my cheeks. I don't know. I'll keep playing around with it. But I will say, if you go in super light-handed, like, the shade is really, really pretty. I get the hype, but I'm just not sure that I don't know if it just dries down really fast and you just have to work with it really quickly. Or it could have just been, maybe I just had a texture spot. I don't know. I'll keep playing around with it, but I do like this one. That one is good. This one, the shade is pretty. Like, it's a very light kind of glowy shade, and it's not too bad. I definitely probably wouldn't go with this one on its own. I think I would always combo the two. But what I noticed is when I was trying to squeeze it up, like, I feel like there's, like, no product in here. Like, it's full of air, for starters. Like, this is all air in here. I was literally, when I had it open, because I don't want to open it right now because I don't want any product coming out, but I was literally squeezing it up to, like, right there before, you know, I finally saw product really coming up to the top. Like, I kept hearing, like, the sputtering of, like, air coming out. So this thing is full of air. And I honestly don't know how much product is in here. And I don't know about you, but if I spent $84 on 2 products and one of them comes halfway full, I would not be happy. So I don't know if that was just a manufacturer, like, thing or what happened, but yeah, I was, like, really surprised. I was like, I'm pushing up quite a bit before I get to actual product coming out. So yeah, so I'm not too impressed with that. Other than that, I think it's really cool that we got some Charlotte Tilbury products in the box. Alright, moving on. Then I have a product here from Tatcha. By the way, this is still the products that they're choosing for me. And this is their Matcha Cleanse. I can't say I like because I've not really used many Tatcha brand products, but I've heard a lot of good things about Tatcha, however you want to say it. But anyways, this retails for $40, and I'm curious to try it out. I really don't have much of an opinion on it, you know, excited to get to use it. So that's all I have to really say about that. And then the last product that they chose for me is actually my Beauty Boost item. So I think in my last BoxyCharm or Ipsy box, one of my subscribers did confirm that they did take away your ability to choose your Beauty Boost item. If you don't know what a Beauty Boost item is, You can pay to an extra $15 and you get an extra product in your box. Now, how they had it before is you would always get to customize the extra product in your box. Well, now for some reason they have taken that choice away. So now they just pick what your Beauty Boost item is. Now, for me personally, it made it way worth it for me that I got to choose what I got each month because I was guaranteed 4 choice items. Like, normally you would only get to choose, is it 3? 2 or 3 products in your regular box, which is the extra box is what they call it now. And in this box you get to choose, you get to customize 3 of the products out of the 8. Well, I have 9 because I have the Beauty Boost item. But anyway, so I'd always get to customize at least half, like basically half the box. So I was really happy with that because BoxyCharms has a bad habit of always choosing skincare products more than makeup products, at least in my experience. Recently, or they had been doing better, but now they've kind of gone back to more skincare heavy. Anyways, so they chose this product for me. I know I'm rambling. So this is the Rodial Pink Diamond Instant Lifting Serum. This retails for $135. Again, I'm not happy that I can no longer customize my Beauty Boost item. I'm hoping enough people will not be happy about it and maybe they'll go back to the way it was, because it really doesn't make the Beauty Boost item really worth it anymore. Now, if they were picking makeup products for me every time, I'd be okay with it, but because the 2 boxes that they've been choosing for me they've both been skincare products, I'm not really sure I'm going to continue with the Beauty Boost item. I think I'll wait till the end of the year. I'm going to give it a full year and we'll see, but I might give up. I might cancel the Beauty Boost item. Anyways, so here's the product. I will give it a shot. Like I said, I'm not really happy about that. Alright, so from here on out, I have 3 more products left in the box, and these are the products that I was able to customize for myself. So first up, from Laura Mercier, this is the Real Flawless Weightless Perfecting Concealer. I have it in the shade 2C1. And I was really excited to see Laura Mercier, especially like a concealer, because I feel like we hardly ever get any foundations or concealers. Those are like the rare products, in my opinion, to see in the Ipsy boxes. But anyways, so this retails for $33. Now, I did use this today, and there's nothing like wrong with the formula or anything. It's the actual shade. Now, although I did get to customize this product, I didn't get to pick the shade. I don't know if they were out of stock by the time that I got there, or they just had certain shades in stock. I don't know. They technically chose the shade for me, and I think it's a smidge too dark for me. So I was kind of disappointed with that. Like, I think I could get it to work if I mixed it with like another concealer, but I don't know. It's just a smidge too dark for me. So I'm honestly probably going to pass this on to my sister, because I think this shade would work on for her. So I'm disappointed that it's not in my shade, but hopefully they'll bring in more concealers, because I would like to see more concealers as an option. Next up is from Grown Alchemist, and this is their Gentle Gel Facial Cleanser. This retails for $38. Now, you know, if it's a product that I customize and I chose skincare, that always means that there was only skincare options. So I was a little disappointed that there was only skincare options for this one. I went ahead and chose this cleanser here from Grown Alchemist, because I think I'm getting low on cleansers, so I was like, well, whatever, because I got that Tatcha, although I didn't customize that one. I have another cleanser right there. But anyway, so I was curious about it. I haven't tried too much from Grown Alchemist, and I was like, whatever, you know. I will definitely use a cleanser. So anyway, so $38 for that. And then last but not least, the last product in the box is from NARS. I chose the NARS lipstick, and it's in the shade Liaison. Now, I will say the lipstick online, and even just right here, the shade that you see, is not very accurate of what the actual lipstick looks like. So this retails for $42. I like NARS. I mean, I've gotten some products from them before in my boxes, and, you know, I don't have any complaints. This shade definitely doesn't look pink like the box made it look in the picture online. I would definitely say it's more of a nude brown, like an orangey kind of brown in a way. Like, it is what's on my lips, but it definitely has, like, I don't know if the camera's picking it up quite like it looks in person, but it's definitely a brown orange. I'm not the hugest fan of the shade. I lean more towards the pinkier nudes, but it's not a bad color. It's comfortable. I don't know. It's just not my favorite shade. It doesn't look bad. It's just not what I normally gravitate towards. So I can't really say that I would for sure keep the shade. I might end up getting rid of it eventually. I don't know. It's not ugly. It's just, maybe I'm just not used to it. I don't know. I'll keep it for now, but like I said, it's just really not my favorite shade. Alright, so that's everything in my box. So I went ahead and I tallied up the price. I wrote all the prices down. And the overall value for my box was $545, which is really, really good considering what you pay for the box. So the value is definitely there. So let me do just like a quick recap of everything that's in the box so I can give you guys my final opinions on everything. So I got, let's see, there's definitely more skincare in this box than I prefer, but then kind of looking at it, so this is all the makeup products we got, or I got. So I got a mascara, I got a concealer, I got eyeliners, I got 2 blushes, and then a lipstick. So that's 6 products right there, and 4 skincare. So I mean, like, if you look at it like that, I definitely did get more makeup, but the skincare is 2 of the products here from Rodile. I got 2 serums. I'm just going to call them both serums. One's a drop and one's an instant serum. I don't know really the difference. And then I got 2 cleansers. So, do I think it was worth it this month? I mean, like, if I look at the overall value, I definitely got my money's worth. The issue that I'm having is it's a lot of skincare, way more skincare than I like. But I mean, like, if you look at it, technically I got more makeup than skincare, but I don't know, the makeup products that I got, you know, like a mascara and eyeliner are just kind of okay products. A lipstick and then a concealer. The Charlotte Tilbury products are probably the thing that really make the box worth it in my opinion, because these are pretty expensive on their own. But like I said, one of them was like halfway full, so that's really disappointing. And you know, I don't know, this is tough because I'm leaning towards it's not worth it for me this time around. Like, we didn't get a palette or anything, we didn't get a blush, so I just feel like the makeup side was still lacking even though I got makeup. I don't know, what do you guys think? Am I being too critical, or am I just complaining too much? It's just not my favorite box. I know they could have done better. I think that's just what I kind of like leaning towards. It's not a great box. So I don't know. You guys let me know down in the comments. Do you guys think it was worth it this month? I'm kind of leaning towards no, especially because the lipstick is just not really a shade that I really like. It's, you know, I'm glad to have tried it, but I really don't know if I'll keep it. The concealer unfortunately didn't work for me. Like, it's too dark for me. So that's kind of a bummer right there. So I feel like 2 products are like products that I'm not really probably going to keep. And then these 2 products are just like I said, they're kind of boring in my opinion. We get mascaras all the time. We definitely get eyeliners all the time. And these are definitely not eyeliner shades that I would have chosen for myself. So I just feel like those are just kind of eh. I mean, like I said, these are really the only 2 products that are of interest to me. You know, one of them's halfway empty. So I don't know. Definitely excited to get them, but I just don't know if that justifies the entire box. So I don't know. I'm torn. I can't decide if it was worth it or not. But there you go, guys. That is going to do it for today. That is my unboxing of Ipsy's February Ultimate Box. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up because that really does help my channel. And also let me know down in the comments what you guys thought of my box this month. But other than that, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And I will catch you guys in my next video. Bye!